It's something that people are terrified to talk about. It's like a boogeyman under your bed.
That boogeyman is suicide, the second leading cause of death for teenagers, and experts say 100% preventable.
I was in my bathroom and I tried to drown myself. That was one of the things that, that was the first time I ever tried.
It's like, I wonder what would happen if I just died today. Like, would anybody miss me?
This is higher than any illness that they could face. This is higher than any homicide statistic that we've been able to identify.
We teach our kids about safe sex. We teach them about using condoms and about, things of that nature. But how often do we talk to our kids about mental illness, depression, suicide?
As a teen, Sharday Beverly struggled with depression and her sexuality.
The stigma in the community of being African American, we don't talk about that. You just assume that everything is fine with you. I sat down and wrote down or found out how much a funeral would cost and decided not to do that because the financial situation that me and my family were in, they wouldn't have been able to pay for a funeral.
For 17-year-old Marissa Kehoe, what started out as depression turned into self-harming, and then
I could see clearly under the water, and I was just looking at the ceiling and I was thinking, I just want to end it. I didn't even want to be here.
This was only her first attempt. There would be 2 more before she got help. And they are not alone. Every single day, 5,400 teens will attempt to kill themselves. One of them will die by suicide every hour and 48 minutes.
Most people do not complete suicide just because they're depressed. It's usually a combination of depression and something major happening in their lives. So you're already depressed and you break up with your girlfriend, or you're already depressed and you lose your job.
No one knows why Isaiah killed himself. If there were warning signs, they were missed. And experts say that's the biggest challenge for friends and loved ones.
I have teenagers, and of course, they go through breakups and they go through fights with their friends, and they fail a test, and there's a lot of emotions going on there. How do you determine what's normal and what's something to be worried about?
Jennifer Rambley is part of I'm Isaiah, a nonprofit started in the teens' honor. That organization, like Hillside Family of Agencies, is a resource for people in trouble. Hillside is what got Marissa back on track.
We do a lot of work with the individuals that we serve to equip them with skills and techniques and ways of handling tough things in life, ways of seeing things about their world other than through the lens of I need to end my life.
Now I look at my little brother. If I had ended it then, none of this would be here now. I never would have known him, I never would have got the high school experience. I would never get married one day. All of this stuff that I think about now, and it's worth the struggle to go through it, because in the end it really is, it's precious.
As for Sharday, Isaiah's death was a wake-up call. That's when she vowed to not give up, to share her story with as many people as possible.
Be honest, be vocal. It's nothing wrong with saying you don't feel good today. There's nothing wrong with not feeling good tomorrow. What is wrong is not figuring out how to feel good every day. That is wrong.
In Rochester, Ashley Zoka, News 8.
How to talk to people, how to deal with people, how to deal with your emotions, how not to include drugs or reckless behaviors, and just be a person in the world and actually enjoy it. I think that's the stigma that should be taken away from it. Your mind is the most powerful tool that you have on your body, and it needs to be taken